Hello everyone, we are presenting our paper titled Towards Sign Language-Centric Design of ASL Survey Tools. This is collaborative work with Worcester Polytechnic Institute and the ASL Education Center. In our paper, we describe the concept of sign language-centric design and the development of survey tools in American Sign Language or ASL to address the barriers that make sign language-centric research significantly more time-consuming, expensive, and technically challenging than research in English or other text-based languages. Our goal is to study and inform future design, layout, and navigation of high-quality SL-centric surveys with common question types such as multiple choice, Likert scale, and multi-select, as well as typical elements such as progress bars, next, and back buttons. We explore challenges and best practices related to the creation of a questionnaire optimized for and in ASL without any reliance on written language. We conducted a series of formative studies with the ASL signing community to understand the viability, potential benefit, challenges, and user interest in SL-centric surveys. As a first step, we developed a preliminary demographic survey in ASL to be administered to participants and conduct formative semi-structured interviews exploring their perceptions of English and ASL-based online resources. Common survey platforms allow users to quickly develop English-based surveys. The video clip shows a multiple-choice question in American Sign Language. Unlike the English version of the same question shown above, the full demographic survey took a team with significant expertise over a month to create. Video production and editing was required to create the questions, answers, and instructions. After the videos were uploaded to the platform, we had to retrofit a large number of video clips to the text-based UI. Despite this effort, navigation was still very challenging and unintuitive. This was partly because the survey took a long time to load and scroll through. This demographic survey was given to 5 deaf ASL signers aged 25 to 54. Some had deaf parents and others had hearing parents. All participants self-rated their English fluency as equal to or better than ASL. The interviews were conducted in ASL and interpreted after they were complete. The interpretation was then transcribed. Deaf ASL signing researchers analyzed the source videos in ASL, and the hearing non-signing researchers analyzed the transcripts. In the semi-structured interviews, our main findings included using English-centric tools for ASL content creates usability issues. ASL-centric surveys UIs have unique design considerations. ASL-centric UIs are important to deaf users and have many applications but are uncommon. Participants struggled and expressed frustration with the survey's loading times and navigation issues. However, despite their high self-rated English fluency, they were intrigued and appreciative of the ASL survey experience. We found that the unique considerations of ASL-centric surveys need to be further studied. Our next step was to refine and update the survey design based on the preliminary study and then explore user experience challenges through a Think Aloud user study. The revised survey was designed to explore the specifics of the layout issues and designs raised in the formative study. The goal here was not to build a full demographic questionnaire, but instead, we wanted to focus on a subset of real-world questions that covered several standard question types included in most survey tools, so that we can begin to understand challenges and considerations further. We chose to include an assortment of design options across the question types, giving us an opportunity to learn the participants' thoughts and reactions related to each design choice. For example, we tested freeze frames of ASL signs, icons, and using video production to create transitions and video frames as shown in the figure. The Think Alouds were conducted in ASL on Zoom. The protocol was modified to align the language of deaf users. The participants were asked to share their thinking by signing right after or before they had performed the task on a survey. We transcribed and translated the video recordings for analysis. Through the Think Alouds, we found that video size, quantity, quality, and control are important. It takes a long time to go through all the videos for each question. Icons and freeze frames can be helpful but would need careful design. Survey-specific instructions and guidance are necessary with novel survey question designs. Changes in the video background can affect the clarity of the videos and information being conveyed. Lastly, not everyone has the same vocabulary of signs, and some signs may be regional, which should be taken into consideration while making a survey. The results of our studies made it clear that using an English-centric tool is not ideal for delivering SL-centric surveys. Such a use would make the survey inaccessible, time-consuming, and clunky. Based on these results, our team began iteratively prototyping aspects of an SL-centric survey tool built from the ground up. In this phase, we conducted a series of iterative code designing and prototyping sessions with our team of researchers, user experience students, and experts and deaf ASL signers. Brainstorming sessions were followed by code design of prototypes intended to address the issues and barriers noted by both groups of earlier study participants. Prototypes were presented for discussion and feedback from the deaf and ASL signing researchers and staff. These figures show our design for multiple choice questions. Interactive videos and animations allowed us to combine one question video and 4 answer choice videos into a single viewing frame, thereby reducing the total number of separate clips to be navigated, scrolled through, and clicked to play. We also explored framing answer choices with different colors as a visual way to quickly and easily distinguish them from one another. This Likert scale question prototype design includes a progress bar that can be used to navigate the entire survey quickly. This video shows some of the features we explored in our prototypes of matrix question types in ASL, including a navigation bar that automatically takes the user to the next question and set of answer options. In the 2 studies and prototyping session, several topics of note emerged. Study participants, when interacting with or viewing novel SL-centric UI design, noted several possibilities, challenges with navigation, and both validation and interest in engaging with resources in their primary language. Although none of the participants had previously seen a single online resource with a truly SL-centric design, their sense of potential and benefits of such designs shifted significantly, even after a brief exposure. Despite the lack of familiarity with the design and conventions, participants' preferences varied, which may be attributed in part to a wide variation in early and lifelong language experiences. As noted, the age of first ASL encounter ranged from at birth to age 38 in our participants. There are many barriers to creating high-quality research and design tools in ASL. It is necessary to rethink our practices, study materials, and procedures in order to conduct appropriate and effective research in sign languages. This includes the qualitative analysis of sign language data. We found that analysis of signed source text by native signing researchers is critical, as data loss and errors occurred when signed data was interpreted, translated, or transcribed into English. We report steps towards co-creation of novel ASL-centric surveys via user-centered processes. This work was inspired in part by our own team's efforts and challenges relating to conducting research by and with the deaf community in the United States. Building SL-centric surveys is necessary to remove barriers and align with the visual language of signing study participants. This work helps to inform future studies or other SL-centric user interfaces. Thank you.